welcome back to my channel for another video. Today, I'm going to show you how to take these simple ingredients and guess what? You're going to make these into this delicious vegetable zucchini spaghetti. Check the description box down below to see what I use to make this delicious dish. And let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's start with our bell peppers. Go ahead and chop your 6 bell peppers to the size that you prefer. You're gonna do the same with your onions. Dice up your onions to the size and texture that you prefer. Of course, I like mine a bit chunky. Next up, we're gonna work with the zucchini. This contraption, guys, I got this so many years ago from some white elephant party when I used to work in corporate America. So I don't know what the name of this is where you can buy it from. But anyway, moving forward, you're gonna go ahead and chop off the top of your zucchini. You're gonna use this particular contraption and go ahead and slide it up and down like you see me doing here. Now guys, I do have another zucchini spiral type thing, but this I have found to be so easy to use over that. It's not as laborious to me. So as you can see, I'm showing you how I did a second zucchini. Guys, when you get to the end of it, you will have these little end pieces like this right here. So this is all I do. After I finish doing all the zucchini, I cut it up like this. Easy. Next up, you're going to go ahead and have your pan heated, warmed up on your oven. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my olive oil because after this we're going to begin to saute the onions and the peppers. We're going to go ahead and cook these down until they are to the texture you like. I like mine a little soft, not mushy, a little crunch, not mushy. So what you're going to do is go ahead and add your salt. And of course your pan is already hot. So these were added to a hot pan. Then you're gonna go ahead and stir the peppers and the onions up to make sure that all that salt is combined, because basically what we're doing is sweating out the moisture from the peppers and the onions. And then you're gonna cover it up with a lid like so. You're gonna cook yours down to the texture that you like. So I've got mine to the texture that I like, a little crunch, but not too tough. So I'm just stirring it up now like you see me doing here, just to ensure that they are actually at the texture that I want. Because now we're gonna go ahead and add our zucchini noodles to this, guys. As you know, if you've ever worked with zucchini noodles, you know these yield a lot of water. They yield a lot of water. So you're going to stir this up. You're going to cook this down, cook the zucchinis a little bit. Now these zucchini noodles can turn mushy. So you're not going to cook this up until it's mushy. You just want to make sure it's kind of like al dente, similar to a pasta, but we're not working with pasta, guys. So don't expect a pasta texture because of course these are vegetables. So I'm just stirring it up to make sure nothing burns. From here, I'm going to go ahead and remove this from my pan and strain the liquid because I don't want mine too watery. If I didn't do that, it would be watery. Next up, after I removed the vegetables from the pot, I did go ahead and add some oil because now I'm going to add my favorite, and you can, you know, if you like this, you may not like this type of pasta sauce. So I use that, and I cannot pronounce it right, so I'm not going to try to. So I added the pasta sauce to the pan, and then I added back all of my vegetables. Now I'm adding my seasoning. First up is the Italian seasoning. Guys, there would not be any measurements for this. This would be based on your taste. Next up, we're going to go ahead and add the onion powder to the party like you see me doing right here. Next up, we're going to go ahead and add the Lawry seasoning salt. So I added it to my liking, the amount of saltiness that I like. Next up, a little spice to the party, Cayenne Pepper. You're going to go ahead and add that to the mix like so. And then we're going to go ahead and add the garlic pepper powder. Excuse me, that's garlic powder, guys. Sorry. What's a party of any kind of Italian type of cooking without garlic? So I'm adding the garlic powder, and then I'm mixing all of the ingredients up like so. Then I add my second can or jar of spaghetti sauce. Next up, we're going to go ahead and add the diced tomatoes. Guys, I wish I would have drained maybe a little bit of that water off, because you can see it's going to get, as these continue cooking, there will be a little bit more fluid. That's why you want to drain it early on before you add all of these things. So next up, I'm just stirring in all of pasta sauce. And then next up, I'm adding a little smoke. I like a little smoky taste with my chili, with my spaghetti. I like that because I like spicy, sweet, and smoky. I like that. Next up, I'm adding a little Munkfruit Sweetner, guys, because again, I like that with these type of dishes. If you don't like it, don't add it. Add what you want to your, like you would your normal spaghetti, except if this is zucchini spaghetti. And there you have it, an easy vegetable zucchini pasta recipe. If you didn't know, as you can see, we're at the end of the video. Please be sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell down below, guys, to be notified. And until the next one, guys, bye.